crickets chirp, coyotes howl. We sleep at night, safe from harm's way. Critter Gitters save the day. Friends we all know, on the run and incognito, the love for keepers of the peace. Critter Gitters can't be beat. From buffaloes to butterflies, from dolphins to eagles in the sky. Oh, the world is one big family. Critter Gitters, friends to you and me. From buffaloes to butterflies, from dolphins to eagles in the sky. Oh, the world is one big family. Critter Gitters, friends to you and me. Friends to you and me.
I swear, there's killer bees up here.
Yeah, right.
I'm not kidding this time. They're just over this hill.
Come on, Jimmy. You know that's not true. It is too.
You're always making up stories. No one's gonna believe you.
I'm telling you, there's killer bees around here. Would I lie about something like that?
For one thing, I haven't heard of anyone getting killed by bees lately.
There's bees all over this place. I can prove it. Just follow me. What? Oh, I beg you. Oh, right on target.
Hey, what are you kids doing?
We're pegging this beehive.
Why do you care?
Oh. Ow! Oh, get off me! Ow! 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 Get off me! You're alive! Zigzag! Run!
Come on, guys, get moving.
Wait, hey.
Be careful, Ashley.
You guys, wait!
Annie, come on.
Oh, Adam, help me! Adam! Help! Adam! Someone help me!
Hang on, Annie. It's gonna be all right.
Come on, I'm gonna get you in the water. Just hold on. Get all the way into the water. Stay there. Stay in the water. I think they're gone. It's okay. It's okay, Annie. They're gone.
What do you think those were killer bees, Adam?
No, if they'd been killer bees, they wouldn't have given up that easily. I think you just got stung by regular honeybees.
I'm having a hard time breathing.
Well, are you allergic to bees?
What are you doing?
In Costa Rica, we do this to stop the swelling. I'm having trouble breathing.
You're probably having an allergic reaction to the bee's venom.
Ashley, you go ahead to the car and call Caitlyn. Tell her to meet us at the emergency room at General.
Okay.
Jimmy, you run as fast as you can and grab the blanket that's in the trunk of the car.
Okay.
I'm gonna make my way up the trail and catch up with you guys. Come on, Annie, you're gonna be okay.
Critter Gitters, this is Nick.
We've got a swarm of bees in our tree. Can the Critter Gitters come help us?
No problem. Bees, snakes, and bugs are my specialty. It's right this way. Hurry, Adam.
Hi, Ross. Do you know how to contact her parents?
Well, she's an exchange student. Her parents are in Costa Rica.
She lives with Dr. Melling.
Your assistant, John?
Yes, she is. She called me because I was closest to the hospital, so I come over and relieved Adam.
Annie's one of the Critter Gitters.
Critter Gitters? Oh, I've heard a lot about you guys.
Is she gonna be all right?
Well, I'm afraid she's had an allergic reaction, and it could develop into an anaphylactic response.
She may go into shock.
She should be fine, but I'm going to keep her here tonight for observation.
Look, right there on the side of that tree.
That's a pretty big colony of bees, all right. I think it's the biggest one I've ever seen.
That's cool. There's gotta be a ton of honey in that hive. Just gotta move the bees to get the honey.
It's not so cool if the children get stung.
Well, it looks like they're beginning to swarm, and when they start to swarm, it's very rare for them to sting you. You see, they're on a mission to find a new home.
Most people only get stung when they're bothering the bees, like breaking their hives or stepping on them.
Exactly. You never want to disturb a beehive.
We just moved into this house. How are we going to get rid of all the bees?
Keep them. Make your own honey.
We're not keeping any bees around here.
Well, they're not gonna hurt you. We could relocate your hive.
How are you gonna do that?
Well, us Critter Gitters, we come prepared. We'll be back to give you all the help you need. Hey, Professor. That lady was scared that they were killer bees.
Killer bees, huh? Trust me, there's no way there were any killer bees in that hive. You know, a better name for them is African honeybee, because that's where they came from. And they were released accidentally from an experimental bee farm in Brazil. And they've been working their way north since then.
Well, anyways, I just told her that we would relocate the hive.
That's a great idea, Nicholas. We need all the honeybees we can get.
Why's that?
Varroa jacobsonii.
What's that?
It's a voracious parasitic mite that originated in Asia. In the last 3 to 5 years, it's been decimating our wild honeybees. This is a job for Critter Gitters.
Can Rocky come?
Oh, no. There's no way I'm letting Rocky around a beehive. He stays here.
Adam was really brave. He carried Annie all the way to the car.
Yeah, and he stayed with me until you arrived, Dr. West.
Oh, it's Dr. Morgan.
There's my little critter getter. Jimmy, looks like you could use some rest.
Yes, I think so. Jimmy, why don't you go on home? I'll give you a call if there's any change.
Okay, well, I just live across the street, so I'll just come by later.
All right, okay, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Annie, if you'll excuse us, I need to speak with Dr. West. Annie's in stable condition now, John, but I'm still a little bit concerned. Is Dr. Melling her legal guardian?
Yes, she is. This doesn't look good, does it, Ross?
Well, I think it'd be a good idea if we call Annie's parents in Costa Rica and told them what's happened.
I'll get right on it.
She's a real trooper.
Oh, you bet she is.
Are you sure this is safe?
Oh, yeah, that's why we have all this protective gear. And we brought our white clothes, so we aren't wearing any aggressive colors. Bees like bright colors.
You know, wild honeybees have been vanishing.
Oh, I used to see a lot of wild honeybees when I was a little girl.
Oh, yeah. When I was a kid, I used to see them around all the time.
They're being killed by a tiny mite called Varroa
jacobsonii.
Right.
How do you get him out of the tree?
Well, first we're going to smoke them.
They don't like smoke.
And then we'll put the bees in a hive box and take them to a beekeeper's apiary.
What we really need to do is help bees, because bees help us. So, this is their new home.
Yep. This is where they live now. Wherever this box goes, that's where the bees' home is. That's how beekeepers move bees around to pollinate plants.
Mommy, where are they going?
To the beekeeper, where they make honey.
Right. Bees are little honey factories. They swallow the nectar, and then when it comes back out of their mouths, it's honey. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? Here we go.
Okay, no more bees in your tree. Taking them to a new home.
Thank you so much.
Oh, it's no problem. We move all kinds of critters.
Right.
But if you'd like, you can follow us out to the beekeeper's apiary. We can show you how we get our honey. Mom, can we go?
Okay.
All right. Ow.
No! No!
called Annie's parents in Costa Rica. They'll be here tomorrow morning.
Oh, good, John. You know, Annie's young, her heart's strong. She'll be fine. It's amazing how many people are allergic to bee stings and they don't even realize it. The venom in just one bee sting can make your skin swell up like a balloon.
Excuse me, Dr. Morgan. There's another bee sting case in the emergency room, and these bees seem to be extremely aggressive.
Excuse me, John.
No problem.
Well, looks like you've had a rough day. Let me take a look at your arms. Now, where were you when you got stung?
Well, I went into my barn to get some tools, and I swatted at a bee. Next thing I know, thousands of them are coming at me like a black cloud trying to sting me. If I hadn't gotten into my truck, they'd have done me in.
Now, it's a good idea to get these stingers out right away. Otherwise, they'll keep pumping venom into your body.
Doc, I've never, ever had bees come at me like that.
Where do you think they came from?
They must have come from the hives I brought in to pollinate my crops.
Dr. Morgan, Caitlyn's here to see Annie.
Oh, of course, send her in.
Thanks.
Ross, excuse me. I came as soon as I heard about Annie. How is she?
Well, she was stung several times by some very aggressive bees, much like my friend here. But we're keeping a close eye on her so she doesn't go into anaphylactic shock. She should be fine.
What a relief.
Caitlyn, you're a veterinarian. Before you see Annie, would you mind taking a look at these stings?
Oh, not at all. Let's see. What kind of hive did you fall into?
Well, I thought it was the regular kind I get to pollinate my crops. But these bees, they weren't trying to sting me. They acted like they were trying to kill me.
Where did they come from?
Well, normally I get them from Minnesota, but this year I got them from Texas.
Let me take a closer look at the sting pattern. Ross, could you hand me a swab right over there, please? Let's see. What does that smell like to you?
Well, it has a faint scent. It kind of smells like banana oil.
These bees are from Texas, and they attacked you like you said they did. These are no ordinary bees.
What do you mean?
Well, they could be African honeybees, better known as killer bees.
They came from Texas.
Well, African honeybees have been coming up from South America through Mexico and into Texas and Arizona. They can travel up to 40 miles a day. The government's been trying to stop them, but I'm afraid without much success. Well, I should get going. Can you tell me what room Annie's in?
She's in Unit 4 in the West Wing.
Oh, thank you so much, and good luck.
Hi, welcome to my bee apiary. Are you Critter Gitters ready to make some honey?
Yep, we're ready.
First, put on these protective clothes. Gloves, hoods, everything you need to keep the bees at bay. Now I'm going to show you the way bees make honey. Okay, here we go. Slowly. Now here we see where honey starts, okay? This frame is the honeycomb, where worker bees deposit raw honey covered by beeswax. Looks tasty, doesn't it? Now we scrape the wax caps from the honeycomb. Okay, all the way up through here, and then we're ready to spin out the honey. And look inside to see the honey coming out. Okay, so the honey comes out against the wall of the extractor, and then it drains down to the bottom. And voila, here is the end result. This is the raw honey. This is the way we ship it to be processed. And then you can find it in your grocery store.
Oh, I like it better raw.
Be right with you.
Here we go. Ooh, watch it, careful. Ooh.
Okay, easy, easy. Here we go. You're gonna like it here. Oops, sorry. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Huh? Huh? What? What's going on in there? What is that? Anyone home? Oh, wasn't born in a barn.
Well, here it is. This is where it happened.
What's the Critter Gitter truck doing here?
I asked Professor to drop off the beehive that the Critter Gitters got from the tree, but that was yesterday.
Something's wrong. The professor would never leave the truck here overnight. You don't think he went into the barn, do you?
Oh, I hope not.
Well, let's go check it out. Let's get the equipment.
The important thing to do now is really cover up with the gear. Oh, and we don't want to forget the smokers.
Are you sure this equipment will really protect us?
It'll protect us, but be careful.
Not long ago, about 60,000 bees attacked a town in Arizona. One lady was taken to the hospital with 250 bee stings. You're not going to believe where it happened.
Where?
Bisbee, Arizona.
So there really might be killer bees in that barn, huh?
Possibly. If these are killer bees, we're either going to have to exterminate them, or we'll have to save them with our bee vac and donate them to the wild bee researchers.
Well, let's find the professor.
There they are!
Don't move too fast. If they get agitated, they'll attack. Their venom is just like that of a regular bee, but they're more vicious. They let off an odor that tells the rest of the hive to attack.
And once they start chasing you, they don't stop. Even if you zigzag, they just keep coming.
We're the last line of defense, my friends. Let's go get them.
Gentlemen, you saved me.
Professor, what are you doing in this haystack?
Caitlyn, is that you? Oh, thank goodness. It was life or death, but I chose life.
Oh no, they're swarming. Don't make any sudden moves.
Oh no, not again.
Slowly, slowly. Don't panic the bees. Just keep pumping the smoke. In 20 minutes, the rest of them will be back in the hive. And then we'll go get them with the bee vac.
But what about the professor?
What? Oh, quick, get it. Push. Down.
papi, ¿qué están haciendo aquí?
Te queremos mucho, mijita. Sí, esperamos que te alivies muy pronto.
You're gonna be just fine, Annie.
Hey, Annie, how you doing? I'm feeling a lot better. Hey, Jimmy, did you run into a cow pie?
Hey, we got here as soon as we could.
Oh, someone's been in a barn.
What?
Well, don't look at me.
Hi, kids. I'm Claudia Lopez, and I play Annie Salinas on the Critter Gitters. And I'd like to show you the Critter Gitter Pledge. I promise to be kind and respectful to all animals, large and small. Bye now.
Crocodiles to cockatoos, from starfish to bouncing kangaroos. Oh, the world's one big family. Critter Gitters, friends to you and me. From buffaloes to butterflies, from dolphins to eagles in the sky. The world is one big family. Critter Gitters, friends to you and me. To you and me.